Hey there fellow Pokemon fans, today we'll be showcasing off the raw power of Cross Gen Evolution Pokemon, and for those who don't know, Cross Gen Evolutions is a term given to Pokemon that received evolutions in later generations. So as you can see from the team we've got today, those being the Ursaluna, Annihilate, Politoed, Archaludon, Kleavor and the Kingambit, all these Pokemon's prior evolutionary lines were released in previous generations, not to mention that some of my favourite Pokemon are Cross Gen Evolution Pokemon. So I am very much into these kinds of teams. Fantastic stuff. Oh, and while we're on the subject, quick question of the day. What's your favourite Cross-Gen Evolution Pokemon? Mine's probably Electivire, but I'd love to know yours, so let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoy the video and want to join me on my journey to reach 1,000 subscribers, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more exciting battles. And with all that said, let's jump straight into the games.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that
Okay, so my opponent's got a really cool Sun team. They got the Ninetales, Venusaur, Charizard, Shiftry. They got the what's his face? Oh god, I forgot the fairy type Pokemon's name. Anyways, you know what I mean. And the Armarouge. So I'm gonna lead off with my Kleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with? So Dragon Slayer is the Armarouge. Okay, so it was the what's his face? It was the Whimsicott. That's the one. Okay, I couldn't remember its name for a second. So this thing very well could be this could very well be what's his face? A Focus Sash, right? So I'm gonna go for that U-turn to break it. So let's go for that U-turn, Kleavor. Okay, so we've broken a nice... Okay, so that definitely makes me think that they were Focus Sash, right? So they get a defense drop and they speed boost, but that's fine with me. I'm going straight into my Politoed, so I think they're going to go for the armor cannon thingy, right? So the fire type move. So let's cut that thing's damage in half. So come on in, Politoed. So we get the rain activated, lovely jubbly. So okay, oh no, they went for a Calm Mind. Oh boy, okay, so that's kind of scary. Okay, so what do I want to do against this? So I think I'm going to go for that Whirlpool. Oh, that's my dog barking. I'm going to go for that Whirlpool thinking... can I take this hit, though? I think I can. I'm going to go for that Whirlpool. Let's do it, Politoed. Okay, so they go for the Psyshock. Okay, so let's see. Politoed should take that pretty well. So great job, Politoed. So let's go for that Whirlpool. Here we are. And yeah, okay, so that's some great damage, Politoed. So yeah, with one more, we can definitely knock this out. So, okay. Oh, is that... what is that? Oh, what is that? That's the... Oh, weakness policy. Oh my god, I could have one-shot them with my Stone Axe with a thingy. So that is bloody annoying. Okay, so now I'm in a pickle. So they got the Psyshock. Okay, so that will definitely knock out my Politoed, right? And I definitely want to preserve Politoed. So I think I'm going to go for one more round of Protect to be able to deal more chip damage, right? So Politoed goes for that Protect. There it is. And now they got a speed boost and a God, they're calm-minded and they're okay. So I have definitely got to be careful, right? So what the heck what do I want to do that wants to switch into this? I could go for, depends. Do I think they've got Aura Sphere is the question, right? So, okie dokie. So if they take some more Whirlpool chip damage, lovely jubbly. Thing is though, unfortunately, I don't think that I can take another hit, especially after that boost, right? So I am going to go into my Archaludon, and we'll go from there. We've got the Assault there, so I think we can tank the next hit. So, I'm not sure if rain ends here, and if it does, that's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? So Archaludon comes on in. They do go for the Psyshock. We should take that pretty well. It is resisted, so okay, Archaludon takes that reasonably well. We get a stamina boost, so they won't go for Psyshock, but if they did, it'd do less, right? So, yeah, I am just going to go... The rain is still up. Fantastic. So I'm going to go for that Terra Fairy, and I'm going to go for that Electro Shot. Let's do it, Archaludon. So, okay, if they've got the Aura Sphere, they're going to be going for it now, right? So that is the plan. So, okay. And if they go for a Fire-type move, the rain is up, so it'll be cut in half. So, okay, Terra Fairy, Archaludon, time to show the love, mate. So, okay, let's do this. So, going for that Aura Sphere, let's see it. So, oh, Armor Cannon. Okay, so I Terrestrialized for no reason, but it's in the rain, so we should take that. Great job, Archaludon. And yeah, okay, so I kind of wasted my Terra, but why wouldn't I have assumed they were Aura Sphere, right? It does get it, and it's a good coverage move. So, anyway, let's go for that Electro Shot and annihilate this Armarouge. So, this lead Armarouge went hard into my team. So, okay, they're, and I suppose if they go Ninetales, I can just immediately go into my Politoed. But in the meantime, we've gotten rid of this thing that was causing us some trouble. So, great job, Archaludon. Down goes the Armarouge, and let's see who comes in next. Okay, so Ninetales is coming back in. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm pretty safe to just go for my Politoed, to be honest. Get rid of this thing's, get rid of the sun. So yeah, let's go straight into Politoed immediately. So okay, great job, Archaludon. We'll save you for later on. And yeah, okay, so Politoed, let's get that rain up, buddy, and let's stop their core strategy, eh? So, what are you going for? If they go for a solar beam, they'd be trapped, right? That'd be hilarious. So, no, they went for a flamethrower. Politoed can tank that, though. So, look at that, 15 damage. Great job, Politoed. So, we'll basically get that back almost from the leftovers. So, great job, Politoed. And now I'm safe to switch, right? So, I am going to switch. Do I want to go into Annihilate is the question? I suppose Annihilate does attract in the Charizard, but do you know what? I think it should be okay. I'm going to go into... Oh, hang on a minute. Do I want to go into Kleavor? Okay, so I am 100% going to go into my Kleavor. Let's do it. So, come on. Oh, they're withdrawing as well, so we get free in Kleavor for free. So, I don't know who they could be going into. Marshmallow, which is the... Okay, it's the Whimsicott. So, against this, I could just go for a straight-up Stone Axe, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I think I need Rocks up at this point. So, Kleavor, come on in, buddy. I need your assistance. I'm pretty confident we can take a Moonblast or whatever. So, let's go for that Stone Axe immediately. Okay, so they're going to withdraw, so we go for the Stone Axe for free. Maybe is it into the Ninetales? Let's find out. So, it is into the Ninetales, so yeah, we can knock this out. Kleavor, buddy, if you don't miss, we'll be in a really good position. So, the Sun is activated. Let's go for that Stone Axe, and let's knock out the Ninetales. Amazing job, Kleavor. And now the Stealth Rocks is up. Unless they've got heavy-duty boots on things like Charizard and stuff, they're going to take some massive damage as soon as they come in. So, that's great. Good job, Kleavor. So, yeah, let's see who's coming in next. Okay, so Pimple Butt is coming out. Okay, that's a funny name. And it's the Venusaur. Okay, so against this, they could be going straight up for the Giga Drain right now, right? So, and I do not care. I'm gonna go for my Politoed to get rid of the Sun, right? So come on back, Kleavor. I'll save you for later on because Kleavor's Choice Scarf will come in clutch to 100%, especially against like things like the Charizard and stuff. So okay, Politoed comes on in. They might have gone for a Growth, right? Or they might have straight up gone for a Giga Drain. So they went for a Growth, but they only get a +1 now thanks to that. So we're in a good position in that regard, right? So okay, we get some more leftovers back. Lovely jubbly. And yeah, so against this, what do I want to do? Do I think they'll Growth again? I doubt it, but do you know what? I'm going to go into my King Gambit because I feel like unless they've got Terrifire, Terra Blast, which will be dampened in the rain, King Gambit resists all of their moves. So I think this is a good play. So come on in, King Gambit, buddy. I need your assistance. So, and they go for the Energy Ball. So unless they get a special defense drop, which, oh my god, that bloody hurt. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that was a crit. Okay. So that was rather unfortunate. And we get the special defense drop. Oh no. Okay, so I just realized they might have Earth Power, to be fair. So, my god, that is so unfortunate. Poor King Gambit. So, do I think they've got the Earth Power is the question, eh? So, okay, I'm going to switch Kleavor out. That didn't work. First we get crit and then the special defense drop. So, that is rather unfortunate. I am going to go into my Annihilate. Okay, so, come on back, King Gambit. That was rather unfortunate, but these things happen. Annihilate, I need your assistance. Come on in, buddy. And yeah, okay, so this Venusaur is causing us problems now, which is funny. So they go for the Weather Ball. So it's going to be a water-boosted Weather Ball. So, my god, Annihilate tanks that like a boss, though. So, I'm pretty sure I'm faster, right? But I think it's in my best interest to go for a Rage Fist in case they're faster. So, no, we are faster, fair enough. So, a 100 base power Rage Fist is incoming, and we do some nice damage. Great job, Annihilate. So, they do go for the Energy Ball. So, can we hold on? Annihilate holds on like a boss. Amazing. So, now I can go for another Rage Fist and knock this out. So, okay, back to 63 health. That's always great to see. So, let's go for that Rage Fist and let's knock this out. Alright, so they're going to withdraw the Venusaur. Interesting. So, I wonder into who. I'm not too sure. But this 150 base power Rage Fist will hurt. So, it's the... Oh, that makes total sense, to be honest. That does make sense. So, okay, we go for that Rage Fist, but it should still do a chunk of damage. Shiftry is frail, and yeah, it does. Great job, Annihilate, buddy. So, the rain has stopped. I wonder if they're going for a sunny day. That'd be funny if they did. But anyways, I'm going to go for that Drain Punch and let's see. So, okay, they go for the Sucker Punch. We should... Oh, no, okay, so it is neutral, so that makes sense. I wish I'd gone for the Bulk Up now, but how was I to predict the Sucker Punch? Either way, great job Annihilate, buddy. You've been fantastic. So, I can now go into my Kleavor and I can go for a U-turn, right? So, come on in, Kleavor, buddy. I mean, I suppose they could go for a Sucker Punch as well, but we're at a good enough amount of health. So, I am going to go for that U-turn 100%. Okay, so Kleavor goes for that U-turn and we knock out the Shiftry. Amazing job. So they've got the Venusaur in the back, and I've forgotten who... Oh, sorry, Venusaur and Charizard's in the back, but I've forgotten who the third Pokemon is. But either way, great job, Kleavor. And who do I think it's best to go into, eh? So I'm going to go into my King Gambit. Let's do that. So come on in, King Gambit, buddy. I need your assistance. And yeah, if they go Charizard, I'll switch into Politoed, but this is just in case they go into Venusaur, right? So let's see. Okay, so Marshmallow's coming back out. I'm pretty sure that is the Venusaur. Oh no, sorry, it's this. So great, this is great. I can just straight up go for that Iron Head. Let's do this, King Gambit. So they go for the Sunny Day, but I've still got Politoed in the back, right? So this is fantastic. So we get to knock out the Whimsicott with our King Gambit, and basically I was only saving King Gambit to deal with the Whimsicott. So now I can do whatever I want with King Gambit, which is fantastic. So yeah, if they go Charizard now, I will 100% go into my Politoed, and we'll go from there. Okay, so Pimple Butt. So is this is the Venusaur, isn't it? This is the Venusaur. Yep. So, okay. They've got Weather Ball. Yeah. So I am going to straight up go into my Politoed to be able to block this, right? So come on back, King Gambit. You've been amazing, buddy. And I'm pretty sure they won't have another way of being able to set up the Sun unless the Venusaur's got it, but it might do. You never know. So okay, we get rid of the Sun. The rain is up now. They go for the growth again. Fair enough. So okay. Now I'm going to go for an Encore in case they go for another growth, right? So, okay, so we get some more leftovers, lovely jubbly, and yeah, so, I mean, I suppose maybe it's in my best interest to preserve Politoed. They've only got the Charizard left, right? So, I'm going to preserve the Politoed, and I'm going to go into my Archarodon. So, okay, come on back, Politoed, you've been fantastic. I'm going to go straight into my Archarodon. We'll take this Energy Ball. It will probably knock us out, but that gives us a free switch in, right? So, come on in, Archarodon. So, there's the Energy Ball. Archarodon will go down to this. Thanks for taking the hit, Archarodon. You've been amazing. You took a good long rest, buddy, and you leave the rest to us, eh? So, okay. Now, they've only got the Venusaur and the Charizard. I'm pretty safe to go into my Kleavor, right? So, yeah. Let's go into my Kleavor immediately. So, come on in, Kleavor, buddy. I need your assistance. We'll go for that U-turn. It will definitely knock this out. And then we'll go straight into King Gambit. So, okay, let's do this, Kleavor. Alright, so, oh, they're terrestrializing. Oh, is it Terrafire? Oh, boy, okay, so that makes sense if it is Terrafire. But either way, we're about to find out. So, it's the Terra. It is Terrafire. So, yeah, it makes sense. Terrafire, Weather Ball. Okay, fair enough. So, let's see how much we do with this U-turn, right? So, okay, Kleavor, go for that U-turn, buddy. We still do a chunk of damage. The next U-turn will knock this out. So, Kleavor's pretty much got this in the bag, unless he misses his thingy, right? So, okay. I'm gonna go into my King Gambit, knowing that I can take this hit. So come on in, King Gambit, buddy. And Energy Ball. Okay, we got the +2 Supreme Overlord boost, and they went for the Weather Ball. So okay, King Gambit will take this pretty well. Let's see the damage. Okay, and now our Citrus Berry will activate. Lovely jubbly. Great job, King Gambit, buddy. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for that Sucker Punch because either way, I can just I've got Kleavor, right? So I'm not worried about this thing. So I'm going for that Sucker Punch. Let's do it. So okay, Kleavor go. Oh, okay. So alright, I'm guessing they're going for a growth. Let's see it. So, yep, they did go for the growth. So, fair enough. That's fine with me. I'm going to go for another Sucker Punch either way. I'm happy to go through for another 7 turns, right? So, let's do it. So, okay, King Gambit goes for that Sucker Punch, and we knock out the Venusaur. Not this time, thank you very much. Down goes the Terrafire Venusaur. Their final Pokemon is the Charizard. And, yeah, I think I will just straight up go for a Kowtow Cleave on this, right? But, oh, the rain stopped, so I guess maybe I shouldn't. But it'd be hilarious if this was like a belly drum Charizard, right? But I doubt it is. It's more than likely solar power. They take a huge chunk of damage from that, right? So, yeah, I think I'm going to go into my Politoed. Let's do that. So, calm back, King Gambit. I'll save you for a bit later just in case, because I think the Sucker Punch is obvious, right? So, yeah, Politoed, come on in, buddy. Let's set up the rain. Let's dampen this thing's fire-type moves. And, yeah, let's see what it goes for. So, we got up the rain. There it is. What's it going for? Flamethrower, fantastic. So quad resisted right now, so great job, Politoed. And we get the burn, which is kind of funny. But you know what? I think I'm pretty safe to just go for a Whirlpool, right? So, okay, Poliwhirl, let's do this. We get some more leftovers. It basically negates the burn damage, which is how I like to look at it. So, okay, now we take the burn. And our next move will be to go for the Whirlpool. So, Politoed, do me the honours and knock out their Charizard, please. Alright, so, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Good game to my opponent. That was a fun game, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got a pretty stacked team. They've got the Eternatus, the Fluttermane, Koraidon, Weavile, Volcarona, and the Iron Moth. My god, look at that team. I think I'm going to have to lead off with my Kleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so, who are you leading off with, eh? So, Eternatus is coming out, so, I am pretty free to just go for a Stone Axe on this, right? Because I don't see how they've got a way of getting rid of hazards, and the rocks look great against the Iron Moth and the Volcarona, right? So, let's go for that Stone Axe immediately. Okay, so, Kleavor goes for that Stone Axe, and we do almost 50%, which is great. but unfortunately we can't two-shot it, but let's see what they've gone for, So, Meteor, oh god, they're Power Herb, aren't they? So, okay, Cleavor, this might mean you go down, buddy. So, okay, so they get a special attack boost. There's the Power Herb. Oh god, okay, so, alright, so, Cleavor, thanks for getting up the rocks, buddy. You take a good long rest, okay? So, down goes my Cleavor, unfortunately. So, fair enough. So, okay, now the rocks are up, though, we're in a good position. So, alright, well, what do we want to go for now, So, they probably have some speed, unfortunately, and they are +1 in special attack, which is kind of annoying. So they got Meteor Beam, they definitely have a Poison move and a Dragon-type move, right? So, on this, what do I want to do, So, I guess I'm going to go to my Archadon, right? So, come on in, Archadon, buddy. I need your assistance. I think I can just Dragon Tail this out. We'll get a nice little stamina boost from whatever attack it goes for, right? So, I am going to go for that Dragon Tail. Let's do it. Okay, so they're terrestrializing. Oh boy, okay, so hopefully it's not Fairy, but we're about to find out. So, what are you terrestrializing into, It's Terra Fire. Okay, so we can just, we can still Dragon Tail this out. I wonder if they're going for a Flamethrower or something. Let's find out. We are Assault Vested. They are going for the Flamethrower. Okay, so this will do it. This will probably hurt, but we can tank it. So, hold on, Archadon. Archadon holds on like a boss. We get a nice little stamina boost, and now let's Dragon Tail this out of here. So, get him, Archadon. Okay, so we do a nice chunk of damage, and out goes the Eternatus. And they've used up their terrestrialization now, so no more surprises. So, hopefully it's not the Koraidon, and it is the Fluttermane. Okay, so against this, I could just Flash Cannon this, to be honest. So if it takes some Stealth Rocks damage, lovely jubbly, I think I am going to go for that Flash Cannon. Let's do it, Archadon. Alright, so they go for the Moonblast. Hold on, Archadon. Archadon holds on like a boss. We get another stamina boost. Now let's do some major damage with this Flash Cannon. Get him, buddy. Let's see the damage, and oh, it just barely lived. Okay, so that's unfortunate. So on that, I don't have any Pokemon that can deal with this, unfortunately. So I am going to... I don't need Archadon anymore, right? So I'll just go for a Flash Cannon and I'll let them knock me out. So, okay, here comes another Moonblast, and down goes Archadon. So, fair enough. Great job for knocking out the, for sending the Eternatus flying, buddy. So, okay, now on this, I could go Ursaluna and just start Calm Minding, right? I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, come on in, Ursaluna, buddy. I need your assistance. Let's go for that straight up Calm Mind, and we'll go from there, right? So, okay, time for the Calm Mind. Here we go. Alright, so they go for the Moonblast, here it comes, and Ursaluna tanks... Oh, that's definitely Specs. Oh my god, okay, so now I've got to Terra Poison, right? With the +1 and the resistance, we'll definitely be able to take it, because we are leftovers as well, so... But now we've got the confirmation that they are, Specs, right? So, okay. They're probably Protosynthesis speed to be able to be super fast with these super hard-hitting moves. So, let's go for that Terra Poison, and let's go for that Moonlight. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. Time for our terrestrialization. You've used yours. Now it's time for me to use mine. So, okay. Going to turn our teddy bear into a toxic teddy bear. So, I love Ursaluna. And I love the Terra Poison, right? Because it's good against fighting type. And also, in this case, it's going to help against the Fairy type move. So, show me that Moonblast. There it is. Don't you dare get a special defense drop. Ursaluna barely holds on like a boss. Amazing job, buddy. We go for that Moonlight. And now we're going to get up to about half of our health, right? So, great job, buddy. Back up to about 119. Fantastic. And then with the leftovers, we'll be back at about 130. So 132, even better. So they're definitely going to switch right now, right? So I'm thinking, what do I want to do? So I'm thinking I go for an Earth Power, right? So does anything resist the Earth Power? No, it does not. So I am 100% going to go for that Earth Power. Let's do it, Ursaluna. So, okay, they are withdrawing. Moment of truth. Who are you going into? Let's find out. So, it's the Eternatus, so we can knock this out with an Earth Power, right? So, let's do it. So, alright, so, Blood Moon Ursaluna, buddy. Oh, now that they take some Stealth Rock damage. Okay, there's the pressure, fair enough. Let's knock them out with an Earth Power. So, let's get them, buddy. So, down goes the Eternatus. Fantastic. Now, they might go into Koraidon, right? And if they do, I think I'm going to Moonlight, because whatever attack they go for, if we can live it, the Moonlight will give us even more health thanks to it being in the sun, right? So we get some more leftovers, bringing us up to about 145. Fantastic. So, yeah, let's see who's coming in next. Okay, so Koraidon's coming out now. Okie dokie. So, now, on this, do we think we can tank a hit? I doubt they're choice banded, right? They might be, to be fair. They might be, and if they are choice bound, that might just knock us out. So, okay. I am going to go for that, I'm going to go for that Moonlight. I'm sure we can tank a hit. So, they go for the Scale Shot. Hold on. Okay, so Ursaluna takes those pretty well. So, okay. No crits, please. No crits. So, okay. Now okay, that's 3. Now here's the 4th one. They must be loaded dice. So do we get hit by a 5th one? We do, unfortunately. But now time to see the power of Moonlight in the sun, right? So, okay, they get the defense drop, not that it matters to us because we are a special attacker. They get a speed boost. Now, let's see how much health we get back with the Moonlight, right? So, come on, Ursaluna, buddy. Show everyone your power. So, okay, from 34 to 178, and then after the leftovers, will be over 180. So, fantastic job, Ursaluna. Whoa, 191, even better, amazing. So, now I am 100% going to go for that +1 Blood Moon. Come on, buddy. So, and the battle was cancelled. Amazing. Fantastic job, Ursaluna. Good game to my opponent, and great job to all my Pokemon. Okay, so my opponent's got a Meowscarada, a Rock Ogerpon, a Rhyperior, Garchomp, Koraidon, and the Iron Treads. What an interesting looking team. Pretty cool. I'm going to lead off with my Cleavor, and let's do this. Okay, so who are you leading off with? Eh? So Sharky's coming out. That's the Garchomp. Okie dokie. So they might be going for a Stealth Rocks, to be fair. I'm not sure if I should go, if I should switch. Do you know what? Do they have a way of getting rid of hazards? Oh, they do. They've got the Great Tusk, haven't they? So, okay, so I'm going to go for that U-turn to deal some damage, right? So, Cleavor goes for that U-turn. Okay, so they're not as defensive. Fair enough. So, calm back, Cleavor. Great job. And they could be going for an Earthquake for all I know, right? So, what do I want to switch into? I'm going to go into my Annihilate, but let's see what they go for, right? So come on and Annihilate, buddy. They might be going for a Stealth Rocks, right? If they go for Stealth Rocks, I will just bulk up. So, no, they straight up went for an Earthquake. Okay, let's see the damage. Annihilate takes... Okay, it's a fair chunk of damage. So, I will now go for the... I'll go for the Rage Fist. Let's do it. Okay, so they're going to withdraw Sharky. Fair enough. So, I wonder who's going to take my 100 base power Rage Fist. So, Remen's coming out, which is the... Oh, okay, so... Fair enough, so we can deal some damage to the Koraidon. Okie dokie. So I can just switch straight into my Politoed to get rid of the sun, right? So Annihilate goes for that Rage Fist. Let's see the damage, and nice. It's a fair chunk of damage. Great job, Annihilate, buddy. And yeah, I'm going to switch straight into my Politoed so that they can lose their Orichalcum boost, attack power boost, right? So come on in, Politoed, buddy. I need your assistance. And yeah, we'll go from there. So they might be going for... I wonder what they're going for, actually. So they're going to be going for... There's the Rain. Lovely jubbly. No more attack boost for you. Dragon Claw. Fair enough. So Politoed takes that pretty well. Great job, buddy. Get some more leftovers back now. Lovely jubbly. And yeah, so they might be going for a... They could go for Swords Dance, right? So I'm going to straight away switch into my... Archaladon. Let's do that. So calm back, Politoed. You've been great, buddy. I'm going to go straight into Archaladon. Hopefully they don't collision course. If they collision course, this is going to be bad, but I'm taking a risk. Let's find out. So they... Oh, God, they do go for the collision course. So that is totally my bad. Okay, I misplayed the crap out of that. So that takes out my Archaladon. My bad. Sorry about that, Archaladon. Take a good long rest. And yeah, okay, so my bad. Okay, so who do I want to go into now, eh? So I could go into my Blood Moon and I could Calm Mind. So, yeah, I'm going to go into my Ursaluna. Let's do that. So, come on, Ursaluna, buddy. I need your assistance. I'll go for that Terra Poison, and I'll go for a Calm Mind, right? So, oh, I pressed Blood Moon by accident. I'm so stupid. Oh, my God. Okay, so here comes a collision course. That's probably going to knock out my Ursaluna as well. I can't believe I just pressed that button. Oh, Ursaluna survives. Oh, my God. Okay, so we go for that Blood Moon. This should annihilate it. And, oh, it lives on 1. My God. Okay, so I can't believe I misplayed the crap out of that. So, my bad, Ursaluna. I'm playing so awfully. I pressed the button so quickly. That's... Oh, my God. Okay, so I guess I need to let Ursaluna go down. Oh, I can't use Blood Moon and Ursaluna in a row. So... oh my God. I'm going to go for that Moonlight and let's do it. So they go for the Dragon Claw this time and they knock out my Ursaluna. Fair enough. So down goes Ursaluna. It is what it is. And yeah, so now on this, what do I want to go? I'm going to go into my Cleavor and I'm going to Stone Axe. So come on in, Cleavor, buddy. I need your assistance. Let's do this. So I'm going to go for that Stone Axe and it will knock it out. Let's do it. Alright, so Cleavor goes for that Stone Axe. We knock out the Koraidon and we also get up the Stealth Rock. So that will either force them to go into the Iron Treads, or if they don't, something else will take Stealth Rocks damage, right? So, great job, Cleavor. And let's see who comes in next. Oh, and the range stops as well. Fair enough. Alright, so... Oh, we got a fake Pokemon. Okay, so who's the fake Pokemon? It's the Rhyperior. So, okay, that's going to take some Stealth Rocks damage. So, the question is, I can't stay in on this, right? Because it's resisted. So, I think I'm forced to go into my Politoed. So, yeah, I'm going to go into my Politoed. Let's do that. So, alright, Politoed, I need your assistance, buddy. Come on in. And yeah, so I don't know what this thing's going to go for, but if it's slow, we can just Whirlpool trap it, right? So come on in, Politoed. We'll set up the rain again. There it is. Now, is it going for what's it going for? So, Stone Edge. Hold on, Politoed, buddy. Politoed holds on like a boss. Great job, buddy. And now I'm going to go for a Whirlpool to trap this. But, yeah, we'll see what they go for. For all I know, they might be going for another Stone Edge or something, right? So, let's go for that Whirlpool. Here we go. So, okay, they do stay. We go off the Whirlpool. Let's see that damage. Amazing job, Politoed. So, okay, they are trapped in the Vortex. They're going for the Body Press. I'm sure Politoed can take it. Politoed does take it. Amazing job, Politoed. So, I am now going to go for a Protect to be able to get an extra turn of Leftovers recovery, right? Because I could just go for a Whirlpool and knock this out, but I think it makes more sense to go for the Protect. And they're taking damage regardless, right? So let's go for that Protect. Here we go. Okay, so Politoed goes with that Protect. There it is. And I'm guessing they're going to go for whatever. Body Press, Stone Edge, whatever. So Earthquake, fair enough. So they've revealed 3 of their moves so far. Fair enough. So, maybe the 4th move's like an Ice Punch or something. So, okay, Politoed gets another round of Leftovers, back up to about 50-ish, or 49. Fair enough, lovely jubbly. So, Politoed, buddy. Oh, yeah, they take another round of the Whirlpool chip damage. Now, I'm going to go for a Whirlpool, and we're going to cross our fingers we don't miss, eh? So, let's go for that Whirlpool. Here we go. So, Politoed goes for that Whirlpool. We don't miss. Fantastic. And we knock out the Rhyperior. Great job, Politoed. That's what I'm talking about. And, yeah. We're going to see if we can turn this around. We do get another return of Leftovers, which is fantastic. And yeah, I just can't believe how I misplayed so badly with the Ursaluna and the Archudon, right? So, but that's what I get. Fair enough, fair enough. So, let's see who's coming in next. Alright, so Ogerpon's coming out. Okie dokie. So, it's going to be going for that Grass or Rock type move, right? So, do I actually have any switch-ins against this? I mean, not really. So, I guess, what do I want to do, eh? So, I guess I'm just going to go for that Whirlpool, and I'll let Politoed go down. So, they go Giga Drain. Oh my, the Special Rock Grass Ogerpon. Amazing. Okay, so that's going to get their... hang on a minute. Is that back to Sturdy? I can't tell. That was too quick. So, anyways, great job, Politoed. Take a good long rest. And now against this, I think if their Sturdy's broken, it's in my best interest to go into my Cleavor, right? So, okay, come on in, Cleavor, buddy. I need your assistance. I'm going to go for that U-turn. And it should be... oh, I think they are back to Sturdy, which is really annoying. So, I'm going to go for that U-turn to bring it down to Sturdy. Cleavor goes for that U-turn. Okay. Damn, that's so annoying. Damn, if they didn't have the Sturdy, if they weren't back at, if they were 99.9, we would have one-shot them, right? So, that's rather unfortunate. It is what it is, though. So, now on this, I'm going to go into my Annihilate, because we've got the Citrus Berry to be able to give ourselves a bit of extra health recovery, right? So, come on in, Annihilate, buddy. And, yeah, okay, so we go with the Ivy Cudgel. Annihilate, hold on, buddy. Okay, Annihilate holds on. Now the Citrus Berry will activate. Lovely jubbly. I am going to go for a Bulk Up because... or hang on a minute. Do I just want to straight up go for the... let me check. So, no, I want to go for that Bulk Up. So, let's go for that Bulk Up immediately. Okay, so they're withdrawing. Fantastic. So, this worked out amazingly. So, I wonder who they're going into. So, is it the Meowscarada or the Iron Treads? Let's find out. It's the Meowscarada. Okay, so... they might go for a straight-up knockoff. I mean, no, it could be a flower trick, to be honest, but I am boosted the crap out of my stats, right? So, Drain Punch might not knock it out, though, so I'm going to go for that Drain Punch just in case they go for a knockoff. So, they go for a Play Rough. Oh, God, okay, so I should have gone for a Rage Fist. Hold on, Annihilate. Okay, so that knocks out my Annihilate. So, damn, that is unfortunate. So, what do I want to do against this now, eh? So, let's have a think. So, I could go Cleavor, but I don't know if it knocks it out. So, I'm going to go into my King Gambit, and I think I'm going to Swords Dance, because I think they'll switch. So, let's find out. So, we get the Supreme Overlord. We've got a nice little boost in attack. And, yeah, so they got the Iron Treads and the... Okay. So, I'm going to go for that Swords Dance. Let's do it. Okay, so they go for the U-turn. Perfect. So King Gambit takes that amazingly. Great job, buddy. So we're gonna get... oh god, I can't speak. We're gonna get a nice little +2 from that Swords Dance. I bet they're going into the Iron Treads, right? So let's find out. Okay, so another fake Pokemon. Okie dokie. So it's the Iron Treads. Okay, so we have got the Terra Flying for this exact occasion. They take some Stealth Rock damage. We go for that +2. We have got 4 Pokemon's worth of Supreme Overlord boost as well. So our King Gambit is bloody charged up. So they're leftovers. Fair enough. So I think if I go for that Terra Flying, Kowtow Cleave, it'll be enough. So let's go for that Kowtow Cleave, King Gambit. So here we go. So if they're I mean, I suppose if they were full Impish or something, they might live. But if they're just like Jolly Attack or something, I'm pretty sure we'll knock them out. So, okay, here's the Terra Flying to dodge that Earthquake. And King Gambit, I believe in you. You've got this, buddy. So, rise to the sky, my friend. And, okay, they do go for the Earthquake. King Gambit dodges it just in time thanks to those balloons. Now, let's go for that Kowtow Cleave. And let's knock out this Iron Treads. And we... oh, it lived on 1. No freaking way. Okay, so... now I am in a pickle. So I am going to go for that Sucker Punch to be able to knock this out. So let's go for that Sucker Punch, King Gambit. Alright, so King Gambit goes for that Sucker Punch and we knock out the Iron Treads. Amazing job, King Gambit. That's what I'm talking about. And now they've got 3 Pokemon left. We'll see who they go into, but either way, I think King Gambit's got this. Let's find out. Alright, so let's see. Who's coming out? It is the Meowscarada. Okay, so if they go for the Play Rough, they might be going for the Play Rough to expect the Kowtow Cleave. I'm going to go for that Iron Head. Let's see. So they go for the... Exactly. Fantastic. So King Gambit, hold on, buddy. You've got this. Okay, King Gambit holds on like a boss. We get an attack drop. That's annoying. So, alright, we go for that Iron Head. We're still +1 in attack, right? So that was still more than enough to knock out the Meowscarada. Fantastic job, King Gambit. That's what I'm talking about. And yeah, we've still got the Citrus Berry to activate at some point. So let's see who comes in next. Alright, so Ogerpon's coming out. Fair enough. So, I wonder why they've gone for this. I've got the... Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? The Stealth Rocks is there, so Ogerpon goes down. Lovely jubbly. And yeah, thank you, Cleavor, for that. And let's see who comes in next, King Gambit. I believe in you. You got this. Alright, so Sharky's coming back out. Fair enough. So that is the Garchomp. And I don't think they've got a move to be able to knock me out with, right? So I am just going to straight up go for that Kowtow Cleave. Alright, so they're terrestrializing. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so hopefully it's not like a Terra Dragon Claw. We're about to find out. It is Terra Dragon, so it's going to be the Dragon Claw. Okay, so we are Steel, though, so oh no, sorry, we're flying. So, okay, King Gambit, I need you to hold on, buddy. Okay, here comes the Dragon Claw. King Gambit, buddy, I need you to hold on. Come on, buddy, hold on for me. King Gambit holds on. You absolute unit. Okay, so there's the Citrus Berry. Gonna give us some extra health for later down the line. Amazing job, King Gambit. King Gambit is such a cool Pokemon. Let's go for that Kowtow Cleave, and let's knock out the Garchomp. Amazing, and a crit to boot. King Gambit was like, you cheeky mofo. Oh, and they left. Amazing. Okay, so I'm not gonna say good game because they got some hacked Pokemons. But yeah, fantastic job to all my Pokemon. Even though I made some misplays, they had my back. Fantastic job, guys. What a fantastic set of games, am I right? Despite facing multiple legendary Pokemon, or hacked Pokemon, my Cross Gen Evolution Pokemon were there to back me up, and they certainly dominated the battlefield, that's for sure. Oh, and if you enjoyed watching my Cross Gen Evolution team in action, be sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to let me know what's your favourite Cross Gen Evolution Pokemon down below in the comments. And with all that said, there should be a couple of videos popping up right about now that YouTube thinks you'll love, so why not give one of those a try after this? Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and have a fantastic day. Cheers.
No time to question my moves. I stick to the path that I